Hi, today it is very interesting topic which I am going to cover, that is future of microbiome medicine, or you can say fix your gut. So your gut controls your brain, mood and weight. Science you never knew. What if I told you that you are not the alone inside your body? Trillions of microscopic organisms live in your gut and they control your mood, your weight, your brain, and even your personality. Scientists now call the gut as the second brain. In this video, you will discover how your gut microbiome controls your health, how bad bacteria can make you fat or depressed, and how simple foods can completely change your lifestyle. Stay till the end because the last part will show you how to rebuild your gut naturally. So, in general, if you understand gut, it starts from just inside your mouth, in the end of mouth, till the end of like anus. So this is the gut, what you can understand. And when we say gut microbiome, then all the microorganisms which live in between these region or area. So in this video, I will cover 7 sections. First one is what is gut microbiome. Second one, gut brain axis. And then third one, gut and the body weight. Fourth section will be gut and the immunity. That is very interesting and crucial for your health. Then finally, the foods that you really need to heal your gut. Or you can say heal your gut with your own desired food. Then lifestyle for the gut health. And seventh part is conclusion and call to action. So here because in this video I'm completely going to cover based on scientific literature and published papers in the leading journals. Here I have covered 29 leading research paper in this field. So here, the first one, here there are two articles, both of them are from Nature publication. So here, human gut microbiome gene catalog with in terms of metagenomic sequencing. Then second article focuses on structure, function, and diversity of the healthy human microbiome. Now, first section, what is the gut microbiome? Inside your digestive system live over more than 100 trillion bacteria, viruses, and fungi. This community is called as the gut microbiome. The human body has about 30 trillion human cells, which is more than your own human cells. So these microbes are not enemies. They help digest food, produce vitamins, train the immune system, and protect against harmful pathogens. Your microbiome is shaped by the birth method when the child is born, whether it is normal or C-section. That is a big difference between the normal born child and the cesarean born child. Then it comes to diet, which you are taking in daily life. Then it comes to the antibiotics when you always go to the pharmacy shop and take unnecessarily the antibiotics. Then lifestyle and then environment where you live or where you spend more time. Then it comes another term that is symbiosis and dysbiosis, which are opposite to each other. Symbiosis is, as a layman, you can understand symbiosis is the positive thing which benefits you and the microbes living inside. Dysbiosis is just opposite. That means when there is imbalance in symbiosis, then it leads to dysbiosis. So every person has a unique microbial fingerprint, just like DNA. The transition from symbiosis to dysbiosis happens when, so the transition occurs over a prolonged period. It is not quite quick and fast. So where environmental factors cause a shift in the microbial community from a beneficial consortium to one that produces harmful metabolites or triggers excessive immune responses. However, this state can often be reversed or managed by restoring microbial balance. Some refer to as rebiosis. So while symbiosis promotes long-term health, dysbiosis is the key driver of non-transmissible chronic diseases and is heavily influenced by external factors. So the key aspects of dysbiosis is causes, environmental factors, diet, lifestyle, genetics, and antibiotics, and smoking. Now, consequences chronic inflammation, it leads to chronic inflammation, metabolic syndromes, for example, obesity, diabetes, irritable bowel disease, that is IBD, and infectious diseases. And examples are the shift from a healthy gram positive oral flora to a largely anaerobe driven pathogenic biofilm, that is periodontitis. Now, when you want to understand in terms of the images, the shifting from symbiosis to dysbiosis, this image gives you the clear and sharp perspective of how this symbiosis shifts to dysbiosis and how you can reverse from dysbiosis say, to symbiosis by using rebiosis process. While symbiosis promotes long-term health, dysbiosis is a key driver of non-transmissible chronic diseases and is heavily influenced by external factors. This is the research proof that was published in again Nature, a framework of for the approach how human microbiome research could be done. And this is from the Human Microbiome Project. Now we come to the gut brain axis. The scientists have discovered a direct communication between the gut and the brain called gut brain axis, and your gut and brain talks to each other. So the vagus nerve, via vagus nerve, hormones, immune signals, microbial metabolites. 90% of the happiness hormone, that is serotonin, is produced in the gut. And studies show that gut bacteria could influence your anxiety, depression, memory, cognitive functions. In animal experiments, transferring gut bacteria from depressed mice individuals to healthy mice caused the mice to show depressive behavior. This proves that health starts in your gut. Now, the proof for this relationship between gut and brain communication, or the how a brain could talk to a gut, or how a gut could talk to a brain. And the communication is like bi-directional communication. So brain can also talk to gut, gut can also communicate with the brain. So the proof here again, there are two references, very impressive references. This is one of the best review paper which was published in Nature Review Neuroscience, and it was published in 2012. So here, mind altering microorganisms, the impact of gut microbiota on the brain and its behavior. So studies shows that gut bacteria can influence your brain easily by using different means of communication. For example, vagus nerve, or it could be the hormones or immune signals or the metabolites produced from microbes. And this is the figure which you can see in the right side, shows the communication between brain and the gut microbiome. Now there are other references. So this is like there are two references here. Here again you can see the well defined signaling molecules or protein which is communicating, or which is the source of communication between central nervous system and the gut. So identification of microbiota related diseases have also been confirmed. So there are a number of neurotransmitters which is basically either produced by some other sources or sometimes produced in the brain or gut microbiota itself. Now, third section is gut and body weight. There is a huge proof from the research publications that there is a strong relevance between gut microbiota and the body weight. So some bacteria in general could produce more energy or calories from the same food, and some bacteria can produce less energy from the same food. So obese individuals have different gut bacteria than the healthy or fit personals. Gut microbes can also control your hunger hormones, for example, ghrelin and leptin. Bad microbes can cause increased appetite, sugar cravings, and fat storage. This is why two people eating the same diet can have very different body weights. And if you want to see this relationship in terms of science, then here is the science journal where it was published in 2013. And here you can see gut microbiota from the twins discordant for obesity modulates the metabolism in mice. Then this is another proof where you can again see the proof between. This is one of the best reference if you want to see the details for how it is related, the gut and your obesities. There is a direct relation. If you can see figure 3b, they are showing clearly there is a direct relation between the gut and the body weight, or microbiome and the body weight. Now, these are some other references where you can see the relevance between gut and body weight. The fourth section is very important, which is basically associated more than hundreds of disease with your life. And if you understand this and if you try to control this from time to time, you will rarely need to contact the doctor or go to the doctor. You can save yourself from a large number of leading diseases, for example, diabetes, the cardiac problems, cancers, allergies. So your gut contains 70% of the immune system, and good bacteria train the immune cells to distinguish between harmful and harmless substances. If gut bacteria are imbalanced, that is dysbiosis, it can lead to allergies, autoimmune diseases, and chronic inflammation, diabetes, heart disease. Thus, you can say chronic inflammation is the root cause of a many modern diseases. A healthy gut means a healthy or strong immune system. And there are again large number of articles, but I have selected few of them only. So the role of microbiota in immunity and inflammation can be seen here, and the pathways also. These are the sections of the same paper, and in conclusion you can say your gut is the master controller of your immune system, and thus you can control your body or defend your body from any kind of disastrous diseases. Next part is where you can see the direct uh, basically real pathways which are associated with immune system and the microbiota. So here this is the review paper. Again, it is from Nature, where you can see the direct relevance between the immune system and the gut microbiota. Here this is easily saying that these are the figures also from the same paper, where it says that dysbiosis and aberrant adaptive immunity is the also potential source of human disease promotion. Now, there are some other papers where you can see the direct relevance between cancer and the microbiota. So these are, or and of course, even during the diagnosis also microbiota plays the potential role, and after the diagnosis also. If you are sick from one disease, it does not mean during therapy it is not going to impact. It could continue its impact on your health. So fifth section, which is For you, if you are interested to control yourself from home remedy, then focus on the fermented foods, but always be careful, don't use excessive. So yogurt, kefir, kimchi, and sauerkraut, kombucha. Then prebiotic foods, garlic, onion, banana, oats, asparagus. Banana, I will say, try to avoid too much or too many bananas every day. One or two banana is more than sufficient to manage your prebiotic foods requirements. Then high fiber foods, don't eat too much high fiber foods. It must be always limited. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes. These are the things where you can find high fiber food. The fiber is the main fuel for your gut microbiome. But if you use excessive fiber food, it will completely destroy your gut. So foods that destroys the gut, it is ultra processed food, excessive sugar, artificial sweeteners, excess of antibiotics. Now come to the next part where you can basically focus on the quality and living style, how you want to like keep yourself healthy by selective kind of food taking at proper time, appropriate time. So basically tips to improve the gut you can summarize in basically 6 points. Concentrate on eating. While you are eating, just focus on eating. Don't focus on mobile phones, laptops, or chatting while you are eating. So just quite quietly focus on eating only, then chew it properly. Go the food which basically keeps you kind of gut triggering, avoid it, remove it from your nutrition list or food list. Not too much. Do not eat too much. Always keep certain part of your belly empty. Then go for prebiotics or probiotics requirements, focus on it. Daily time fixing. Fix your time for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then also try to have regular similar kind of food. Of course, when you have some kind of special parties or something, you can have some altered things, but do not always focus on altered part always. So be controlled in your own perspective and you can maintain your healthy gut microbiota. Then to maintain the healthy gut microbiota, it comes to your lifestyle. That means how much time you spend for sleeping. So basically, poor sleep changes gut microbiota environment and it could increase the inflammations. Then stress will be there, poor sleep. If you have tensions, many more things, then stress will reduce the beneficial bacteria and increase harmful microbiomes. Then try to have some kind of regular exercises or walk. For example, regular exercises, or for example, if you are walking for 5,000 to 10,000 steps a day, it will be one of the worth thing for your microbiota maintenance. This is how you can manage your part. Then it comes to the future of microbiome. Here you do not need to think too much. You just need to understand one small thing that is called fecal microbiota transplantation or FMT, which is commonly in use when someone has the issues with microbiota or gut microbiome. The doctor tries to use FMT or fecal microbiota transplantation. So this
Your
is a
lifestyle
kind of
also
thing.
affects gut bacteria. Sleep changes gut bacteria and increases inflammation.
Then you can think the next part, stress, then exercise. So this is how you can manage. So next it is where you can look for more and more perspective and there are few things. For example, keep one or two relevant, highly relevant article with you so that you can understand the fundamental concept of gut microbiota and your health impact. Then you need to think
Scientists
about
Instead of
how you
traditional
are
medication,
going
we're going
to
to optimize your
change.
microbiome. It's a much more targeted approach.
So this is basically fundamental thing. So your gut is not just a digestive organ, it is a powerful control center of your body. By eating the right foods, managing stress, and improving lifestyle, you can transform your health from inside. So if you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe, and also make the comments what I should improve and how, what are the requirements which you want to see from my side, so that I will bring the next video on that. Then there are two books. So this is the first book which will be giving you the fundamental concepts, and anyone can understand. The books are available in Hindi and English, so you can order this book with us. So this will give you the fundamental concept which is called Future of Microbiome Medicine. Then second book is on what you should eat and how the basic lifestyle, for example, some small exercises could change your entire life, and you can save yourself or make safeguard from the disastrous diseases. So these two books will be worth. If you want or like, you can order with us. Thank you very much for watching my channel, and keep attached with my channel so that I will be bringing you more and more videos in your daily life activities and health sector.